She's one of my closest friends. Loyal. Kind. The kind of person who still believes in giving people the benefit of the doubt, even when they don't deserve it. So when she told me she'd been chatting with someone online, someone from another country who seemed charming, attentive, and actually listened, I didn't question it. They texted, FaceTimed, swapped stories. He said he was traveling for work soon, maybe even to her city. He seemed serious. He seemed trustworthy. And in a moment of vulnerability, she sent him a few private photos. Nothing explicit, just real, intimate, personal. And then the shift came. First, he asked for more. Then he guilt-tripped her. Then the messages got aggressive. When she got spooked and tried to step back, that's when the real threat came in. "I'll post these," he wrote. "Don't ignore me." When she called me, her voice was barely audible. She was crying, shaking. "He's threatening to post the photos," she whispered. I could feel my whole body tense up. My chest tightened. My jaw clenched. But I didn't shout. I didn't panic. I got very, very still. Because I'm not just her friend. I'm also an attorney. And he picked the wrong damn person to threaten. He thought he was clever. Used only a first name. A screen name. Gave vague details about where he lived and worked. But people like that always slip. Always leave trails. So I started digging. He'd sent her a few selfies. Cocky ones, the kind that scream, "I think I'm hot stuff." One had him wearing a company-branded polo. Another showed his motorcycle. And in that shot, his license plate. I took that username he used, plugged it into TikTok. Bingo. Found him. Same face. From there, I hit his Instagram. Same guy, same photos. On his Instagram, a full name. Then came the LinkedIn page. And just like that, I had his employer, his position, his city, everything. But I wasn't finished. Because this guy hadn't just threatened to post revenge porn. He had also casually sent photos from his office. You could see co-workers in the background, clearly unaware they were being photographed. He even sent a picture of his work laptop. On the screen, his Outlook calendar, complete with meeting titles and proprietary information. He bragged to her, in writing, about sleeping with someone at his workplace. Said he wanted to do the same with her. "In my office," he wrote. Just like last time. He thought he was being edgy. Sexy. What he didn't realize was that every word was building a legal case against him. So I drafted an email. I attached screenshots of him threatening her. Snippets of the conversation where his username matched the photo of him in his branded polo. I included the motorcycle license plate photo, the work laptop calendar, photos taken inside his office, quotes about his sexual encounters at work, data privacy breaches, non-consensual photos. The works. I sent it to his employer's CEO, HR director, VP of operations, public relations. And I didn't stop there. Since he threatened a US citizen while she was on US soil, I cited the relevant federal statutes on cyber harassment and revenge porn. And I made it clear that if they proceeded with their plans to send him to the US for work, I'd be forwarding all of this directly to the FBI who, incidentally, I have a direct line to. One of the assistant US attorneys in my district was a law school buddy of mine. And just for good measure, I let them know I'd be contacting his local law enforcement with everything I had, including his full name, address, license plate number, and employer-verified ID. I hit send. 45 minutes. That's how long it took from the moment she called me crying to the moment his world started to crack. Within a day I got word. HR had pulled him into a meeting. The CEO had been briefed. Legal was involved. No public statements, of course. Just a whole lot of quiet, frantic damage control. He deleted his social media within 48 hours. His name was scrubbed from the company site. His LinkedIn? Gone. My friend slept soundly for the first time in days. I told her, "He's not going to bother you again." She cried when I said that. Not because she was scared anymore, but because she finally felt safe. And me? I didn't feel rage. I didn't feel triumph. I felt right. He thought he could manipulate someone with shame, use trust as a weapon, hide behind a screen and a fake name and think there would be no consequences. But monsters leave fingerprints, and in the right hands, that's all it takes. This wasn't revenge. It was justice. It was 45 minutes of legal clarity and unrelenting focus. And for the rest of his life, every time he opens his email or walks into a new job interview, I hope he wonders who might be watching. Because if he ever tries this again, he won't be hearing from me. He'll be hearing from federal law enforcement. And I guarantee they won't be as polite.